Carriage on purchases in the sense carriage inward. All the financial items we don't consider under cost accounting. All the opening stock will be addition. All the closing stock will be deletion, in the sense minus. A warm welcome to another all. This is your Radha sir here, lecturing Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. And now we are in the session 7 of your topic called Cost Accounting and Unit 2. In this, we are doing the topic called Cost Sheet. In the previous session, as I told you, we are working out only your question paper problems. And today also we will work out one more question paper problem of your previous year. The agenda is very simple. You know that we do problems on cost sheet. So these are your questions. More than your individual item, here we have all the opening stock and closing stock. We'll work out with all opening and closing. Before we go to all the opening and closing, remember how do we calculate? Like if it is opening stock and closing stock. Remember this always, opening stock as well as closing stock. Now, in the opening and closing stock, we have three things. One is raw material, work in progress, finished goods. So we have how many items? Three. Raw material, work in progress, finished goods. Similarly, in the closing stock, we have three things. Raw material, work in progress, and finished goods. Now, in the opening stock also we have three. In the closing stock also we have three. Raw material, work in progress, finished goods. Raw material, work in progress, as well as finished goods. Now, so you may get confusion. Where should I take raw material? Where should I take work in progress? Where should I take your finished goods? Always remember, raw material comes under 1. What is 1? Direct. 1 means direct. Now, work in progress comes under 2. 2 means what? Factory. Finished goods comes under 3. Office and administration. Hope you are clear. So, raw material under direct, work in progress under factory overhead, and finished goods comes under office and administration expenses. Similarly, here also 1, 2, and 3. A warm welcome to another all. This is your Radha sir here, lecturing Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. And now we are in the session 7 of your topic called Cost Accounting and Unit 2. In this, we are doing the topic called Cost Sheet. In the previous session, as I told you, we are working out only your question paper problems. And today also we will work out one more question paper problem of your previous year. The agenda is very simple. You know that we do problems on cost sheet. So these are your questions. More than your individual item, here we have all the opening stock and closing stock. We'll work out with all opening and closing. Before we go to all the opening and closing, remember how do we calculate? Like if it is opening stock and closing stock. Remember this always, opening stock as well as closing stock. Now, in the opening and closing stock, we have three things. One is raw material, work in progress, finished goods. So we have how many items? Three. Raw material, work in progress, finished goods. Similarly, in the closing stock, we have three things. Raw material, work in progress, and finished goods. Now, in the opening stock also we have three. In the closing stock also we have three. Raw material, work in progress, finished goods. Raw material, work in progress, as well as finished goods. Now, so you may get confusion. Where should I take raw material? Where should I take work in progress? Where should I take your finished goods? Always remember, raw material comes under 1. What is 1? Direct. 1 means direct. Now, work in progress comes under 2. 2 means what? Factory. Finished goods comes under 3. Office and administration. Hope you are clear. So, raw material under direct, work in progress under factory overhead, and finished goods comes under office and administration expenses. Similarly, here also 1, 2 and 3. Now, so up to this you understood. Now, all the opening stock will be addition, all the closing stock will be deletion, in the sense minus. Hope you are clear. This logic you are supposed to remember. In your question paper, if you get these things, it will go to the following manner. Okay. Now, in this stock we have 1/7/2015 means all are opening stock. 30th/6/2016 means all are closing stock. Why it is 30th/6? Why not it is 31st December? Why not it is 31st March? Why? Because we are doing this problem for 6 months. The year ending, half year ending is called as 30th/6. See, they have given following information extracted from Sadhana Limited for the year ended 30th/6. When the year will end at 30th June. Now, as per this question. Now, raw material will go where? 1. Work in progress 2. Finished goods 3. Hope you are clear. 1, 2, 3 is done. Similarly, raw material 1, work in progress 2, finished goods 3. 1, 2, 3 is done. Now, purchase of material. Purchase of material. Now, in this what happens? Purchase of material will go to where? 1. Carriage on purchases. Remember, carriage on purchases in the sense carriage inward. Then direct expenses also 1. Hope you are clear. So all these are 1, 2 and 3 are done. We'll go for the next one. We have productive wages. Remember, productive wages means direct wages. Again, I'll repeat. Productive means what? Direct wages. So it will come under what? 1. Unproductive means indirect wages. Unproductive means what? Indirect. Indirect comes under 2. Manufacturing expenses 2. It comes under what? Factory expenses. Administration expenses, office and administration comes under 3. Selling and distribution overhead. Selling and distribution is 4. Abnormal idle time wages. See, there are 2 types of expenses, normal loss, abnormal loss. I'll come back to this abnormal loss with explanation. Now, excess provision for depreciation. See, any provisions comes where? Remember, provisions are your financial information or financial item. As I told you, few items are there which are in financial item we cannot consider in cost accounting. Like in the previous or the preceding previous one, we worked out like interest on debenture, goodwill, dividends, all these things, income tax paid. These things comes under your financial this thing. That's why we will not consider in cost accounting. Similarly, the provision for depreciation also financial, so we will not consider. It is not factory. This is financial. Financial items we are not supposed to consider. This abnormal idle time wages, I'll explain you while doing the answer. Now, production during the year is 2000 units. See, I used to say that one more column we have. What is that one more column? Cost per unit. What is that? Cost per unit. In this problem, we will work out, we will understand what is cost per unit. Now, you are required to prepare statement of cost and statement of profit. These are the information they have given. We are supposed to prepare. But as per your syllabus, you are supposed to prepare only statement of cost. Now we are in the answer now. We have direct material. Under that we have Like raw material, add purchases, carriage on purchase. What is carriage on purchase? Carriage inward. Then we have less raw material on 30th/6/2016, like your closing. Raw material consumed, if you add and minus everything, like this is minus 87,500 plus 76 plus 3,000 minus 1,68,000. Your final answer is 91,700. What is that? Raw material consumed. After that, we go with productive wages, direct expenses. Add these two. You will get your prime cost. So 87 plus 76 plus 3,850. Yeah, this is your carriage. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go back to your question so that we'll get amount also. Now where is one? Opening raw material 87,500. 87,500. Then anywhere 1S. Closing raw material 91,700. Closing raw material is this one, not this one. So closing is this. We got opening and we got closing. Again, I'll go back. This is done. Closing also over. Purchase of material 76,650. 76,650 is a purchase of material. Then after this, what we carriage on purchases 3,850. 3,850 we have carriage on purchases. 3,850 carriage on purchases. Now what we are supposed to do? 87 plus 76 plus 3,850, you got 1,68,000. Minus your closing stock, you will get 76,300. From 76,300, add your productive wages. Add your direct expenses. After adding this, you will get 1,81,500. Hope you are clear. The last column, cost per unit, I'll come back later. First, we'll understand total cost. Up to total cost, we will understand. Now, up to this, hope there is no doubt. Your first step is completed. Now, we'll go for the next one, work overhead. What is work overhead? As you know that it is factory overhead. What is this? Factory overhead. Now, under factory overhead, unproductive wages. Yes. Manufacturing expenses. Yes. Add work in progress minus work in progress. How did we calculate? See, 3 plus 30, you get 33,000. Opening stock of work in progress. How much? 2,14,000. Now, so what is a closing stock of work in progress like? So 214 plus 33, it will be how much? 247 something and 33. I'll go back so that you will get exact amount. Now, work in progress is how much? 31,850. Closing. Opening work in progress is how much? 28,700, 31,850. 21,700, 31,850. Opening work in progress 28,700. Yes, 28,700. 30 plus 3, 33,000. The old balance is how much? 181. 181 plus 33. How come you got 214 means? Remember, 181,500 plus, okay, whatever in the first step you got answer, that you have to add. 1,81,500 plus 33, you will get 2,14,000 minus your closing 28,000. So add your opening balance, you will get 2,43 minus your closing balance, you will get 2,11,350. After that, we will add like administration overhead. Administration overhead is 11,000. Total is 2,22,350. Now, how come administration overhead is 11,000? I'll go back to that. So administration overhead, see they have given it is 11,000. Now, so after adding 11,000, you got 2,22,350. After that, your cost of production you got. After that, add opening stock of finished goods minus closing stock of finished goods. Total you got 2,28,100. Then selling and distribution overhead is around 15,000. Total is 2,43,000 and your selling price is 2,80,000. How come you got selling price 280? I'll let you know. Now, up to this, you got all the information. How to do problem, you got to know. But in this, what happened? Production during the year is 2,000 units. How to take this, I'll show you. Your answer is how much? 70. Whatever in the second column, not about first column. Whatever is in the second column, you have to convert into cost per unit. How do you calculate? Remember, there are 2,000 units are there. 2,000 units are there. So first one is how much? 76,300 divided by 2,000. You will get 38.15. 38.15. 60,200 divided by 2,000. 30.10. 45,000 divided by 2,000, 22.50. 1,81,500 divided by 2,000, 90.75. Hope you are clear. Similarly, whatever is there in the outer column, just divide by 2,000, you will get your cost per unit. So here also 33,000 divided by 2,000. Whatever, if you feel like wherever you have like cost of production, work cost, then prime cost, these things you are supposed to divide. No need of, everything is not required actually. Wherever the heading is there, subtotal is there, there you are supposed to divide by 2,000. So up to this you have completed. Similarly, these also divide by 2,000, divide by 2,000, divide by 2, divided by 2, divided by 2. Now, in this what happened? In the question, they have given abnormal idle time, excess provision. These two are financial items. These two are financial items. All the financial items we don't consider under cost accounting. Okay, so financial item, like in the previous class we done with income tax paid, interest on debenture, any provisions made, or any abnormal loss provision, anything is made in financial item, we don't consider in cost accounting. Hope you are clear. Yes, good. You are required to prepare a statement of cost. Whatever we prepared, that is statement of cost. Now, what is your selling price? 2,80,000. Now, go to your answer. 2,80,000 minus your cost. Your answer is 36,900. Again, divide by 2,000. You will get 140. Everything is dot only here. So these are your calculation. Hope you are clear. Yes, I'll go back to all the slides. Please take screenshot. So agenda is problems on cost sheet. Your question, continuation, your solution part, second part of your solution, third part of your solution. This is all about your today's session. Hope you understood. In the next session, today's session, what you understood, the new thing. The new thing is cost per unit, how to calculate. In the next session, almost we are done with your cost sheet actually. We go with estimation. Under 100%, 80% you will get cost sheet in the examination. Another 10 or 20% you may expect the estimation problems. Estimation in the sense, you have to do the normal cost sheet. For the next year, you have to do one budgeted cost sheet. That is the easiest one. I'll show you in the next session. Thank you.